everybody, it's Anna. Time for the final card in this week's tarot story. So we close this week with the Page of Cups reversed. So the page is the young student energy of the court card. So he's the energy that's an apprentice. He's learning new things. He's very open. He doesn't have a lot of heavy ideas or, paradigms that he's living inside of. So he's willing to be very open and see what's possible. Cups are connected to the heart, and they're about following your intuition as well as connecting with other people and emotional fulfillment. So when this card is upright, it shows the page, and he is listening to this little fish popping out of the cup. In other words, he's learning to listen to his intuition. He's listening to it even though it may not be very obvious. It may be like an unusual way to receive messages. He doesn't care that it's weird or that it's strange. He just knows the voice of the fish, the voice of his heart is important. He's willing to listen to it. He's willing to try it out. He's willing to learn what the heart has to tell him, right? But this came to us reversed. So when I see this card reversed, at least in this position, in this tarot story, I think it's telling us we need to move out of the page energy, out of the apprentice energy, and agree that we are now masters, to start practicing our mastery of the heart. And this can be a tricky moment for some of us because a lot of us are comfortable being students. We like learning things. We like being an apprentice. We like gathering data and exploring new systems. But there comes a point where you've gathered whatever data you needed, whatever information you needed, whatever inspiration you needed, and now it's time to start doing the thing that you are called to do. So I think of the reversal of the page as sometimes being about moving from the page into the knight energy, who is the action taker of the court cards. So I think of the Knight of Cups particularly as being the poet knight. You know, he's going into the world looking for love. His heart is on his sleeve. He's singing songs and writing poetry, and he's collecting flowers. He is just really in a position where his heart is in flow. He's not censoring his heart. He's not doubting himself. He's very much alive, looking for the beauty in the world and evoking beauty everywhere he goes. So it is a heart untethered, a heart in clear flow and in clear celebration of being in the world. So it can feel like a very vulnerable thing to do, right? Because we think of our heart being available. Our minds often are trained to think, well, we could get hurt that way, right? But the truth of the heart is that it definitely can get hurt, but it cannot be crushed. Like it really is kind of resilient and indestructible. And the Knight of Cups seems to know that. He knows that whatever happens, it doesn't matter. His heart will be triumphant. And even if it looks to the outside world like he's being foolish, like it's sometimes think of the Knight of Cups as being like a Don Quixote character who is like going into the world, sees the beauty, sees the possibilities, sees the heroism in the world, and just lets his heart lead. And yes, to others he might look foolish, but there's something sort of brilliant and amazing and unspoiled about that energy, and it is magical. So considering what we've been looking at this week, we've been looking at the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Wands, this idea of recognizing the universe has your back. People are resonating with you. They're excited about you. You're kind of feeling in harmony, feeling supported. Then the last step is, well, then go. Do your thing. Be in the world. Create the poetry. Make the art. Do the dance. Offer your voice. Whatever it is that your heart is asking you to do, you just start doing it. You trust that you're ready. You've got what you need, and you start moving into the world in action. That's our final card for this week. See you next time. Bye.